I'll be all these motherfuckers with my eyes closed. I got the vision of all my jeans, look like that I chose. Almost gave up on shit so many times that I come close. But I still with it, now I'm on my way to the top, no limit. No competition, I'll be all these motherfuckers with my eyes closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Vagabond Show, the newest, youngest revolutionary frontier in multimedia broadcasting. How's it going, boys?
Good, another deep dive.
Doing good.
Yeah, we got a little deep dives for you guys. Today, we're going to be doing who we think the top 10 NBA players are heading into this upcoming 2021-2022 NBA season.
We're going to build it together. We're going to start at number 1, try to come to a consensus, see how that goes, build the top 10.
So to clarify, it's not just based off of last season and the last playoffs. It's who we think are going to be the top 10 players in the NBA this year.
Yep.
And it's not, I'm sorry, these are just the rules. It's not up for debate. I'm sorry. We know it all. It doesn't get any better than this. Colin Coward, Skip Bayless.
Clowns. Foolish clowns. We're omitting players that are currently out with injury, so Kawhi would probably be on this list. Yeah. And see you fucking later.
See, we know that. We know Kawhi's injured because we study the game.
Yeah, exactly.
We were born in the game.
Well,
I can hear his ACL snap from here.
One of us played high school basketball. We do this for real.
Yeah, guess which one? Dude. How is Kawhi fucking dancing in Drake's Way Too Sexy video on a torn ACL? Don't you have rehab to do?
Well, there wasn't a lot of movement going on. So.
It was like stiff as a board. Yeah.
Sure. All right. Hop right into it.
Sure, let's do it.
Wait, so we're starting from number 1?
Starting from number 1, going to number 10. Maybe at the end, if we got some time, we'll toss in a couple players that we're excited to just watch next year. Yeah. Number 1, Giannis.
I'm going Giannis as well, Ben. What are you saying?
I got KD.
Really? Giannis is such a dominant two-way player, though. KD doesn't have the same defensive strength that Giannis does.
I mean, KD's a good defender. Yeah. He's a good defender, but Giannis is like...
He's also a great defender, and my rationale is... So we saw Brooklyn and Milwaukee go head-to-head.
Yeah.
Milwaukee won just on the skin of their bones in Game 7.
Yeah.
If KD doesn't step on the line, he sends them home. With no James Harden, with no Kyrie. If he was 2 inches further back of the three-point line, he wins that series. He goes on to win an NBA ship. I'm pretty confident in that.
Me too.
So it took Giannis, Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton to beat KD and half of James Harden in this 7-game series. And KD, maybe he's not as good a defender as Giannis. I'm not going to argue that. But he is an elite defender still. And his offense and just his presence on the court, I think, on offense, it just totally, I think he's a more impactful player. It's very close. I was going back and forth on this. I see the argument for Giannis after what he just did. It's like, to me, they're 1A and 1B.
Yeah, exactly. I had KD as second just because Giannis's defense impacts the entire fucking game, whereas KD's doesn't. But his scoring impacts more than Giannis's does. I don't know. What do you guys...
If we're going to narrow it down...
I think Giannis is probably the most dominant player in the league.
I feel like if we're going to... I mean, we're supposed to be projecting next season, but if we are going to narrow it down to one playoff series, I get that like KD did that to the Bucks, who ended up going on to win the championship. But if we are just going to look at like a one-series sample size from last year, I mean, like Giannis's NBA Finals was absolutely...
one of the best of
It
all
was
time.
insane. It was one of the best Finals performances of all time. I mean, I don't want to look at it from just the lens of one series from last year when we're trying to project, but I feel like he just has so much hunger still.
Yeah, I feel like he got a little
he's only
taste
getting
of the glory.
better. He's only
and now he's just like, man, just give it all to me.
I agree with that. He will be better this next year.
And like to see a Giannis, like think of how fucking scary that is. A better Giannis next year compared to how great he was last year. I don't know. I think overall, like pure dominance, Giannis is probably the number one guy. Offensively, it's KD, no question. But
they're still pretty, like, obviously KD's a more gifted scorer by a mile, but they're still around, like, they're both average about 28 points a game.
Yeah.
Giannis is more efficient, obviously, because he scores more from around the basket. Yeah. The one thing you have to consider is also, like, can KD stay healthy?
Yeah.
Giannis is going to stay healthy. He's just, like, the way he's built.
Game off here and there for a little hyperextended knee or some shit, but yeah. I
don't know. I'd go Giannis 1, and I had KD 2.
I had KD 2 as well.
Yeah, I'm fine on this one if you guys are both going to go Giannis. Like I said, like I was going back and forth on it.
Yeah. Okay, we got Giannis number 1. KD number 2. for all the reasons we just listed.
Yeah.
The best scorer in the league, the most gifted offensive player maybe ever.
Yeah, I've said
Maybe
that before.
ever.
I've
So-
said that before.
I think he's the most overall offensive player. Like he can literally, he's dangerous from any spot in the half court.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter if you're guarding him in the post, mid range. Like you just can't fucking guard him.
You can't.
He's 6'11", and he just can get a shot off. It doesn't matter who it is. He can pull up from anywhere. He can attack the rim. He's athletic as fuck.
The worry about KD too is that he attacks the rim so hard and he takes a lot of hard falls for a guy that's 7 feet tall. Just to your point, it's like he is injury prone because of the way he plays. So yeah, KD 2 is fucking great in my book. Let me pull my little list here.
There's just something about those tall, lanky guys who are also pretty explosive that you worry about, like Porzingis. When he was
I'm not
younger.
worried about. He's shit, man.
No, but I'm saying like he's had a lot of injuries. Like in his
Okay,
rookie
yeah.
season, when you see him freaking
Yeah.
dunking over 3 people, you're like, oh,
Now he doesn't even go to the basket anymore because he wants
No.
to stay healthy.
It's pathetic. Don't even get me started on all the help Luka needs. Number 3. First of all, is Barber.
Oh, you mean like the help like he doesn't get, or the help that he needs
the help
to
he
win?
doesn't get.
Okay, I thought you were like dissing Luka for a second.
No,
I thought Luka was your boy.
He is my fucking boy. I'm just saying that the Mavs can't build a fucking team around him.
Okay, number 3, I think it's going to start
Curry.
to get different. You're going Curry.
really?
Yeah,
I'm going LeBron still.
really.
I'm going this just because I think he's going to have a monster season.
Okay.
I was going to go Embiid.
Really?
Just because I think, not based on like who's
Holy
the top
shit,
10, I just think he's
alright.
going
Talk
to
about
have.
injury prone. Holy fuck.
Dude, you're on a fucking glass castle, man.
I
I don't
need it-
know.
Yeah.
Curry is the best point guard in the league,
Yeah.
best shooter in the league.
Yeah.
Makes his team so much fucking better.
Yeah.
Scoring champ last year.
Yeah.
Almost brought his team to the playoffs. And his team was garbage.
For sure.
Like his stretch in I don't know what month it was, like March or something, where he scored like 35 points a game and literally carried them from like 11th to like 9th in the standings, was fucking unreal. Plus, he's going to have Clay back, which will
Hopefully.
bump up his assist numbers, I hope. And even still, like, he's getting Andrew Wiggins buckets. Like, that's fucking hard to do, dude. That guy won't even get a vaccine, so he doesn't get much, man.
Bro, we're going to have some debate here because we got 3 different
I
guys
know,
for
yeah.
number 3.
I'm just trying to project. That was my. I just thought like if
Yeah.
I'm making a prediction, I think he was 1 or 2 in MVP rating. Embiid
Yeah.
was number 1 or 2 in MVP rating until he got hurt. And yeah, the injuries are sure another thing. But at this point, I mean, him and KD are both pretty injury prone at this point.
Yeah. How do you think Embiid flourishes without Simmons?
I think it makes him better.
Depends
Probably.
what they do. Like I don't know who they're going to bring
Yeah,
in.
there's
It's such a
no
wild
idea.
card to me with his health and like what direction Philly is going to go in.
You can't argue he is probably the most dominant center in the NBA.
I mean, the thing that I have with him over Jokic is that Embiid is a way better defender than Jokic. Jokic is
Yeah.
terrible to
Jokic
watch
is a good
defensively.
team defender,
Jokic
though.
Well,
playmaking is insane. Like I got
Oh.
Jokic over Embiid.
I
all
do
day.
too, but I have them way deeper down in my list.
My thing with the thing with Jokic and being like a team defender is like every player that's like not good defensively but has really good offensive instincts, like Lillard or like even like LaMelo Ball, like amazing offensive instincts. They all get steals. They all have good defensive instincts. They're just
Yeah.
instinctual players. But like Jokic trying to guard pick and roll, trying to like just defend the rim. Like
It's not that bad.
I mean, he compensates.
Yeah.
His pick and roll is brutal. He compensates for the defense by like being obviously like the best playmaking center
Yeah.
ever, and it's amazing to watch. But
Bro, I even got like Embiid and AD are both super injury prone, but I got AD over Embiid too. Just what he does on defense and how he can shoot and the different things he can do.
yeah, I think 3 is way too high for Embiid.
I'm not gonna.
I have LeBron at 4 and Curry at 3. My reason being LeBron probably won't touch the ball quite as much with Westbrook coming into LA. I don't think LeBron's going to be that playmaker anymore. He's probably just
Really?
going to... Dude, I don't know. Not to the same extent that he has been for the past 2 years with LA.
I know it may be for the benefit of the team, but LeBron's arguably one of the best playmakers of all time. One of
Oh,
the best
absolutely.
Like I don't know how you give
No, but
the
I'm
ball
just saying
more
that
to him than Westbrook.
When he wants it, dude, LeBron coasts during the regular season. If he's a guy like Westbrook that's going to just do all the playmaking shit for him, I don't think LeBron's going to even try that hard, honestly.
I don't think that's what's going to happen though.
No?
Like maybe LeBron will get more rest time, and maybe he'll take more games off, and then they give Westbrook kind of
That's
the
what
keys.
I'm saying, though. So it'll
But
be hard to argue his numbers compared to guys like Curry who will be playing 30 minutes a night the whole season.
More than that.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, no, not 33, 34.
Yeah. LeBron just at number 4, even though he had an early playoffs exit, just sounds kind of crazy.
Dude, I didn't have LeBron on my list. I'm just kidding.
Fucking this guy.
No,
First
kidding.
the Drake takes.
I'm up to here.
Now this.
I'm up to here, man. Oh my god.
I just wanted to see a reaction for that, but
I would concede LeBron, or I would concede Curry to 4. I don't know what you guys think about 4.
wait, who'd you have at 3 again?
I had Curry at 4. I had LeBron at 3.
I'd
you have
be
a
fine
3?
either way. I had Curry and then LeBron.
I'd go Curry over LeBron.
I probably would.
Just because like we're projecting another year of LeBron aging,
That's what I'm saying.
getting
yeah.
a little older, a little less twitchy.
And Curry's like probably in his prime still
Yeah.
for his style of play.
Yeah.
He will be out of it in like 2 years, I would imagine.
But he's still going to put up
maybe
over
not,
20 because
but
his shooting's amazing.
This is going to be like, this is basically one of his last kind of big runs for his championship.
I don't think he'll average 32 again
No, definitely not.
because, like you said, with Clay coming
Probably
back.
like a light 27. Like an easy 27.
And even LeBron was only like 25 last year. I could see that being around 25, 24 with Westbrook and AD being more healthy. AD missed a shit ton of games last year, and LeBron still was only around 25.
Yeah, and also
but
you had Kuzma just hogging the ball last year.
just getting mad buckets.
Yeah, Kuzma was just balling out. It was hard for LeBron to keep up, honestly.
It's hard for him to shine, honestly.
Yeah. You got a fucking bleached head like Kuzma, man. It's hard to fucking stand out.
Yeah, I'd go Curry 3.
All right.
I would go Curry 3 and LeBron 4.
Wait, who did you guys have at 4 on your lists?
I had LeBron.
And you?
Jokic.
Okay. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I had Jokic 5.
I had Luka 5.
Okay, so we're penciling in Curry 3, LeBron 4.
Giannis 1, KD 2, Curry 3, LeBron 4. Who we got for number 5?
I had Jokic.
Jokic, why?
Coming off MVP season, just his overall impact, like as a big, his passing ability is the best we've seen of all time.
Yep.
And it'd be hard to make an argument of like total impact on a team's offense. Like who has more than Jokic? Just setting all
Curry.
his players up. It's close in my opinion. And Curry's a spot above him.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
that's my argument for Jokic.
I
And he's
kind
done
of
more
agree
than
with that.
Doncic.
Also, like Murray's going to be out for the start of the season. I don't know how deep into the season Murray will come back. So Jokic will have to, him and Michael Porter will have to carry the offense on that team. The only reason I had Luka above him is because it's the same kind of thing. Like Luka always has to fucking carry the offense. They didn't really make that many moves this year. I don't even know if they made any moves, to be honest. They just got a new coach. But Luka will have the ball in his hands the whole fucking season. So, I mean, if we're talking about numbers, Luka's numbers will probably exceed Jokic's. Luka could be in the MVP conversation this year, absolutely. And
I mean, his numbers already exceeded his last year.
exactly, yeah.
Like scoring wise, obviously.
Yeah.
And assists, they're like, yeah. I mean, Jokic is at 8 assists a game, and Luka's at 9, so he already has more assists. Just a little less
I know
rebounds.
Doncic is also a good rebounder, but like the way Jokic rebounds on offense, especially, and all his like extra buckets.
Super crafty.
Yeah, I think
He's so good at like
crafty.
tapping the ball like behind his head and shit, and he'll
Yeah.
catch it back here. Yeah.
I think it's close.
I don't know. My thing would just be like, who's going to impact their team more? I'd probably say it's going to be Luka, because Luka has nobody. His next best player is Tim Hardaway Jr.
Who's like the most hot and cold player.
Yeah, and Porzingis is fucking nothing at this point. Let's be real. Like, he stands out by the 3-point line, breaks a 3, and then barely runs back on defense.
What do you think Luka's stat line could be? He was 28, 9, and 7 last year.
Honestly, like,
How does he improve on
exactly that? 28, maybe 29.
I think he's still getting better. I think he could hit 29, 30.
I think he could hit 10 assists a game.
Yeah.
But that's also depending on how fucking good his team is that night. The thing is with Denver, it's just they have Michael Porter Jr., who's going to be a big offensive weapon this year. So Jokic's offense won't diminish, but he won't have the same amount of sway that a guy like Luka has on the Mavericks compared to the Nuggets.
Well, I'd argue that the sway that Jokic has, it has contributed to more greatness than Doncic. Like, obviously, Doncic is what the Mavericks are. Same thing for Jokic, but Jokic has literally, he's brought them to the Western Conference Finals.
Murray did that.
It
Murray
was-
had the craziest playoff run that year. Like
That was the year he was
multiple
dropping
50-point
50
games. Yeah.
Him and Mitchell
It was
had that
both
series.
of them.
Jokic played really well. I just like, I don't know. I think Murray was definitely the catalyst in that whole deep playoff run.
Who'd you have?
Dude, I had Jokic ahead, but Ryan's kind of convincing me pretty good. Just because I think they're both getting better, because I don't think Jokic is done improving either, for sure.
No, not at all.
But Luka's like such a rapid improvement.
I think Luka's ceiling is way higher, too.
Luka got sent home by Paul George with no Kawhi.
Yeah, but Luka versus, like, no, that's not even a fair
What do you mean?
Dude, the Clippers head to toe are so much better than the fucking Mavericks.
Okay, they're better, but still. You think if Paul George is your best player.
He played really well that series.
Yeah, he did. He outplayed Jokic or fucking Doncic.
Not really. Give me the numbers!
For what?
Doncic versus Paul George, Western Conference, last year.
On defense, too, Doncic is not that special. Not saying Jokic is.
That's the thing. It's like they're both basically offensive weapons. We kind of got to fucking move on, honestly.
So do I get the settler or what? You guys are both stuck?
I'm taking Luka.
Jokic all the way, man.
Oh, this is fucking tough. Hold up. I'm going to go
MVP. More playoff success.
I'm going Jokic.
Weak take.
Just because, dude.
Weak take.
He shot
MVP last year doesn't mean shit going into this season.
No, I understand. I get the
he's
projection.
going to get even better. He's still entering his prime. He's still young, too.
Dude, he's going to fucking ride horses around a Serbian racetrack.
What's crazy,
You're
though,
just making his case. That's amazing.
dude, 57. As like someone who shoots the ball from all over, takes crazy shots, 57% field goal percentage is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
That's true.
What was Luka's?
48? 48,
I mean,
yeah.
Jokic isn't popping that many threes, though.
Yeah, he is, bro.
Not as many as Luka.
Dude, he shot 39 from three. He takes
For a
like
big.
crazy spin around, turn around, mid-range, range shots,
seen those,
crazy
dude.
shots.
He hits one a game, and then they post it on Bleacher
That's
Report,
actually
and he
kinda
misses
true.
fucking 6 other ones that nobody cares about.
Jokic also has the better childhood pictures. You can't deny that.
He used to be fat, man.
That's the only thing I would give Jokic.
Actually, they're both fat.
That's the most sense I've made all day.
Those are the two guys in the league that look like they're giving it their all, and they're just fucking walking down the court.
Dude, one of them's 2% milk, the other's 3.2% milk. It's
Yeah.
like, what's your favorite?
Yeah, would you like homo or fucking skim, baby?
Yeah, like
If I just saw their headshots, I'm like, both of these men would work at Sobeys.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we got what? Luka 6,
we're going
Jokic
Luka
5.
6. We're going Luka 6.
All
yeah.
right, who do we have at 7? I think this is where I penciled in Embiid, but I could also make a case for Harden.
Okay, so you guys are penciling in Luka at 6?
Yeah.
I need to just check who I fucking have.
The boys are taking out the
Yeah, we're
laptops.
fucking getting the notes out.
It's like a fantasy basketball draft.
You
Well,
think
coming up soon, boys. Our NBA fantasy draft analysis will be hitting you in about
You
a
think
month.
Luka over Harden automatically?
Yeah.
Why?
Going into this year, because Harden, KD, and Kyrie are all going to be healthy. Harden's probably going to be one of the best playmakers in the league this year, but in that conversation as well are
The thing
Luka,
is, you can't.
Jokic.
It's so hard to judge players skill for skill when so much is dependent on the team you're playing on, the system you're playing in.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just, you look bad. Like, you could say, yeah, Harden might be better than like this player, but when you have a team where he's on like with like 3 amazing players,
Yeah, it's
it's like
who's going to
obviously
impact their team more.
it's like someone's obviously going to take, like, his numbers might be like, again, like what they were last year, like 24, 11, and 8 or something.
Which are great.
Which are great numbers, obviously, but like compared to like what he'd be if he's like alone on the Rockets, or like what Doncic will be, you just look bad if like at the end of the year Doncic averages 39-9, 10-9, and Harden's 24-11, and
It's pretty clear that Doncic is going to have the better numbers this year just because,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah, you can't share the ball
Yeah.
equally between KD, Kyrie, and Harden. So
And I'd like to eye test and say,
Although-
Harden's better, but
Harden's got
I
a
would
couple
say Harden too
MVPs.
will be like one of the. I know, but dude,
I just
you
think
can't-
Luka's not
going
done
into this
improving.
season. I don't think that's like.
I just don't. I
That
don't think
matters too
Luka's
much.
done improving. He's
No,
got
definitely not. Harden's going to be just a playmaker, I think, on Brooklyn. Honestly, I think he's happy to take a back seat.
He wants to win.
Let KD score, let Kyrie score. He just wants a fucking ring. At this point, he has everything else.
And
He has
it's-
scoring titles. He has MVPs.
And
Not a
him playing
defensive
that
player,
role is
but-
not an indictment of his skill. It's just kind of the reality of
not
the
at all.
situation. Whereas
Yeah.
Luka's going to be having like so
Firing
many
on all
more
cylinders.
opportunities, more shots.
Yeah. I'm not going to go too crazy on this. I'd argue that doesn't make him better overall. 'cause
No,
he's gonna get more
that's what I'm
shots,
saying.
So Yeah, it's a pretty close one. So yeah, I'll give you Doncic on that.
It's like, if we wanted to go based on role, like Bradley, or like if we excluded role and like the team success, like Bradley Beal would have to make everyone's list because he puts up 34 points a game, but it's like, you put that many points up, but on the worst team in the East, or one of them. Actually, no, they actually had a good run near the end of the year. Eh?
Well,
they're still the Wizards.
Too little, too late, eh?
Yeah. So Luka 6.
Luka 6, 7 Harden, 8 Embiid.
Wait, 7 Harden? Do we agree on that?
I could go 7 Embiid.
I just think Embiid's gonna have a huge season. That's all.
There's no way he's better than Harden, man.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no way.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see.
Just so,
it's so up in the air who the fuck the Sixers are going to get for Simmons.
Like, what's the metric? Is the metric like skill? Or is it eye test? Is it like productivity? Is it?
It's kind of like an MVP eye test. Like,
it's like who contributes to winning the most.
Yeah.
So you have to take an offense, defensive impact.
I mean, the Sixers are going to be at least a top 4 seed.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to be the number 1 player, and he's probably
talking regular season though. Like we have to.
Well, Brooklyn's going to win it, so.
The Lakers could win.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
they're going to win the retirement home championships. The team is old as fuck, man.
After they traded Kuzma, man, I just don't see it for them.
We have LeBron as the fucking 3rd best player right now, 4th best player.
I mean, Brooklyn's got 2 of our top 7.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, anything could happen. I'm not.
Plus Kyrie.
Yeah. Okay. Fucking whatever. Fuck that. What the fuck are we talking about?
Okay, fine. Harden 7.
Harden 7, Embiid 8. Is Embiid even a top 10 player?
All right.
Is Embiid a top 10 player? If you fucking break your shins every other game, are you a top 10 player in the National Basketball Association?
I'd say Embiid 8.
I agree with that. Dude, he's the best center in the league offensively. Honestly, yeah. Offensively, yeah. And defensively. Dude,
he's a stud
Embiid's
defensively.
a better fucking scorer than Jokic, though.
What were their numbers?
Embiid scored more.
Embiid 28, 3, 11 on 51% from the field.
Okay, Jokic averaged like
Jokic
27.
26, 8, and 11 on 57%. So Embiid scored a little bit more, was a little less efficient, and Jokic has way more assists.
Makes sense.
Defensively, it's not even close.
Embiid, yeah.
So this is for the
way better.
Yeah, it was.
You got to consider that as well.
It was between Embiid and Lillard for me, but Embiid just does more as a total player. Like Lillard's obviously an amazing scorer and also a good playmaker, but
he's not good
defense
defensively.
that Embiid brings.
Yeah, that's fair.
They had more success, so
yeah, it's hard to argue. Like Lillard is that fucking guy when they're first round exit team every year.
I mean, they made it to the Western Conference Finals against the Warriors 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was such a weird.
Will
series.
he ever do it again though? No.
It's just they're so dysfunctional. The Trailblazers, they're the worst coaching I've ever seen.
What I would argue for Lillard though is that I honestly think this might be his last year in Portland, and after this he might go ring chase somewhere. I don't know. It could go either way because Lillard has been such a loyal guy his whole career that maybe he won't want to leave in the end. But if this is his last year in Portland, he's going to be fucking giving everything he has.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I thought he wanted out like in the summer.
That's what
he never said it publicly, but it was kind of like.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the agent talking, and then the player wants to like show a good face and be like, "No, I never said that."
And then Portland, well, they fired Terry Stotts, right?
Yeah,
they literally did like nothing to bring anyone in. It seemed like. So.
No, I don't even know who their coach is right now.
Dude, that fucking playoff series against the Nuggets is the most like team embarrassment thing ever. When Lillard dropped like game tying 3 after game tying 3, and they blew the fucking game.
Did he score like 62 points that game or something?
Something fucked. I don't know. I don't think
set
it's
the
that,
record
but.
for playoff threes. That was insane.
So yeah, I mean that would be my main argument for why Lillard could be up there. I don't even know what number we're arguing at this point. Who do we have at 8? Harden?
8 is Embiid. There's
7 is Harden. So we have 9 and 10 we need to fill in. Lillard, AD.
Is AD top 10?
I would take maybe Tatum over him.
Tatum. I have another name that I think is going to keep getting better. Zion.
Not top 10 right now. Not even close.
Yeah, right now, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
even
right now, he's like,
year.
last year, he's like in the, he's like 18, 19, 20 range. Yeah. But you're talking about 29 points a game on 61%, which is best in the league by a country mile. Just saying, just throwing it out there. Like, his stats are ridiculous.
I do love the country.
I mean, Great score.
Like, are we putting a fucking hot take, or are we just being normal people? Like,
Great. You are. Great score. Hasn't really proved himself overall yet. Like, it just
yeah,
that's
but
a
if we're
winning
fucking
player.
projecting, man.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll be there next year. It's still going to take a year or two.
It depends what Ingram does, I think. If Ingram leaves New Orleans, Zion would make this list so easily. But then again, maybe they won't have the same kind of winning record. Maybe they won't even be like considered a playoff.
You know what? I'll
contention
say
team.
he's been really bad defensively, so that on that alone, like that probably excludes him, and I don't see that changing quite yet.
Okay.
So just on that metric, sure. But I just wanted to throw.
I think
throw
9
in.
though.
Tatum, I'd put Tatum over Zion anyway. Just
9 Lillard though. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, for sure.
Second best point guard in the league.
Yeah.
Curry than Lillard. The best clutch shooter in the playoffs. One of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Loyal guy, good rapper. Loyal to the soil with Lil Wayne, goes fucking hard.
Facts.
Okay,
we got 9.
Yeah, I really don't think there's
spot.
much debate on that one.
Last spot.
10.
Tatum, AD. I just threw Zion in there, but Kyrie, Jimmy Butler, Bradley Beal, Russell Westbrook.
No.
I'm just throwing shit out there.
I think Butler or Davis, honestly. I'd say Tatum just because he's so snub. But yeah, maybe if we're projecting him next year.
I might be Tatum.
But what Miami did to fucking Boston.
This motherfucker having a seizure over here.
Tatum's also, he's a great scorer. Like, if you look at a guy like Butler, like, he'll impact a game with like a clutch steal, a clutch block, a clutch assist, a clutch rebound, a clutch bucket. Tatum's definitely the more polished offensive player.
I think if you want to, like, over the course of the regular season, though, like, there will be games where Jimmy literally has 2 points and, like, 3 rebounds.
Yeah.
Tatum's going for 25 a night, and he's dominating that team no matter who he's playing.
I mean, Jimmy's just doing whatever he needs to win, right? If he sees, like, Hero's hot or Robinson's hot, he's giving them the ball, like...
Yeah, but I don't know. Just, like, the way that Tatum can take over a game... I don't think Jimmy has quite as much of it as Tatum does. I'm talking pure scoring, pure offense.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Jimmy's the better defender. Jimmy's the better team player. Maybe some of that load will be taken away from Lowry, though, who's also one of the fucking greatest team players in the league right now.
What about AD? Like, I think if it's just guys are straight up healthy, AD is a better overall player than Tatum. But
yeah,
that's a question mark. How is he going to be this year?
I don't know. AD's always just made of glass, man. Like, he's healthy for a bit. He looks so fucking good, and then there goes his knee.
I think it's either...
There goes his shoulder.
It's more that this year, or he just, like, really takes control of the team with LeBron.
I have a feeling he's going to take control.
Yeah.
He was 25, 11, and 8 last year on 46%.
That's really good.
And he's a good defender.
Great defender.
Tatum, 26, 4, and 7, 46%. For the record, Zion averaged 1 more point than him and like 15% better efficiency. Just putting some respect on his name.
What seed were they?
Yeah,
just putting respect on his name.
15th seed, dude. I don't know.
In fairness, the Celtics were pretty shit in the regular season.
The Celtics were pretty. That's what I was just thinking. And also, like,
watch your fucking mouth.
Jaylen Brown was out for a lot of last year. Is he going to take away some of Tatum's numbers this coming year? Because Jaylen Brown is.
They play together pretty well.
Yeah, that's true. But he's also a fucking killer. Great scorer.
Dude, they got Dennis Schroeder. That might take a lot away. Schroeder, the GOAT.
That's true, dude.
Dude, that $2 million deal, he's going to be hungry.
You know what I'm saying?
Denny Den.
No, man, he cashed out. You didn't hear?
What?
1 year, $5.6 million, he cashed out, man. He's chilling now.
It's literally the most pathetic story of all time in the NBA.
Bro, that's like a fifth of our Spotify deal. Like, what the fuck?
That is literally pathetic.
All right, we got to throw one out for 10.
You got to throw one out.
Tatum.
I think I'm going AD.
Overall impact on the game, it's probably AD.
I'm going AD on speculation of what he's going to do this year. Like, Boston just doesn't seem like they're a great team yet.
They won't be good this year. It'll be the same story as last year. I don't think Schroeder's their fucking missing piece,
They got Al
dude.
Horford again, right? But now he's
He was
old.
booty on the Thunder.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'd go AD as well.
I go AD.
All right, so final list.
AD.
Give him the final list, Eric.
All right, the final list. The Greek Freak, Giannis at 1, KD 2, Curry 3, LeBron 4, the Joker 5, The boy Luka at 6, Harden 7, Embiid 8, Lillard 9, and AD to round out the list at 10. That is the list.
All right, not bad.
It's absolutely not up for debate. Go
But
talk to a brick
if
wall.
you guys want to debate it, just let us know. Comment down below. Comment on YouTube. Flame us.
Ryan's phone
Love
number's in the
us.
description. Call him, scream at him, call him.
Yeah,
Any
Eric's
sort of
home
slur.
address and postal code will be listed down below.
I accept all discrete boxes that you can put whatever you want into. So I open it, like whatever you want to do.
Jesus Christ, man.
We just love our fans that much. So shout out to you guys.
All right.
Gonna be a good year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good NBA season. I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
Luka's gonna
Raptors
shoot
winning the
all you
ship.
guys
Let's
wrong.
go. Scotty Barnes MVP.
Couldn't have said Roy, but MVP works too. I like the hot take. Finally, a hot take.
MVP.
All right.
Scotty Barnes.
All right, cheers. Yeah.
Yeah, no competition, I'll be all these motherfuckers with my eyes closed. I got the vision of all my jeans, look like that I chose. Almost gave up on shit so many times that I come close. But I still with it, now I'm on my way to the top, no limit. Yeah. No competition, I'll be all these motherfuckers with my eyes closed. I got the vision of all my jeans.